Okay, our next reader is Ruth Bonapace. She spent 2 years as a sports writer covering the New York Giants, even though she did not like football. Ruth Bonapace.
This is called the Day of the Mollusk. My first clam. I was a college journalism intern. It happened on a boat at a political event. Men in aprons took their posts, prying open hard white shells and put them on mounds of ice, little blobs glistening in the sunshine. A guy in plaid Bermuda shorts held one out to me. "You like clams?" he asked. "Yeah, I like clams. Fried, baked, casino, diced and sauteed in garlic, poured over linguine, but raw." Did he expect me to eat that? "We're not supposed to take any free stuff," I said, a student journalist following the rules, an excuse to resist. But then the photographer piped in. "This doesn't count," he said as he popped one in his mouth. My alibi was blown. So here I was face to face with a middle-aged man in plaid, plying me with a snack as appealing as a raw egg. Now let me explain. My Catholic family only ate fish on Fridays, and then it was fish cakes and spaghetti, or frozen flounder baked till it stuck in the pan. Fish was never, under any circumstances, eaten raw. "You never know what the fish ate," my mother warned. "Then you end up with whatever it picked up in the ocean." This is a woman who once threw out a perfectly good fresh fish because she was convinced some yellow spots meant it had cancer. As for clams, fresh from the water, still pulsating, to be licked, sucked, swallowed, eaten alive? Seriously? I moved closer to the man in the apron as he wedged his knife between the shells, listened as he cracked, scraped, and carved the flesh free. I watched the revelers, dabbing, slurping, laughing, talking, and reaching for more. And I felt at ease among this devil-may-care crowd, and if only for a day, I longed to be my own person, to break out of my family's shell. How could I resist? I reached into the ice tray and lifted a clam carefully. I dabbed it with cocktail sauce and squeezed some lemon, then some more sauce to kill the taste and hide what was underneath. I looked at the others. Were they using forks? Do I suck it right from the shell? Is it chewed or swallowed whole? Is it obvious I've never done this before? I felt my breath coming shallow and fast. What if I threw up? Pushing away these cascading fears, I hoisted the briny little bugger to my mouth, and with a deft Lauren Bacall tilt of the head, slurped and swallowed. I stood for a moment, waiting to see what would happen. But all I felt was a pleasant, lingering saltwater taste and the luscious tang of horseradish and citrus. I reached for another, this time piling on a little less sauce, and then another, hoping this wasn't like alcohol, where you wouldn't know your limit until it was too late. The man in plaid hollered, "Go ahead, there's plenty more, have another." I held my head high. How could I resist?